Well, here I am. I don't see myself, so maybe I have to turn it around the other way. There we go. Now you see me. Well, here's some songs for my grandkids. The three of them. Two of them are in Maine on a vacation, visiting their relatives, and one's back in Oakland on either side of the U.S. So I'd like to play some songs. This is my weekly grandpa letter, and this time it's going to be a video. Okay, here we go. We're going to play some folk songs. Erie Canal, folk song from the 1800s when transportation, some of it was on a canal, and instead of having a motor boat, it was hauled by a long rope along the levee by mules. And so this is a story about I got a mule and her name is Sal, 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Erie Canal, great old folk song about the workers that made this country great, and tough job out on these boats with their good old part of transportation, an old mule. The next song I'm going to do three tonight, and it's My Oklahoma Home. And by the way, what brought these back, I used to sing Erie Canal when I was in fourth grade. And this song here, I kind of recall that Bruce Springsteen, about 8-10 years ago, brought all these to life on his Pete Seeger commemoration of folk songs. This is by Bill and Sis Cunningham, words and music. My Oklahoma Home. They would go out and the United States of America and Young in the 1800s wanted people to move west. And so they would give them free land, free. All you had to do was you line up on a line part one end of Oklahoma, and you would race your horse out with 4 stakes with ribbons and pound them in the ground, as much land as you could grab before someone else would grab an area. And then you could build a house there, and it's yours, free. Wow. Well, they did that, but it was kind of like desert-like, very hot. And they got a 6-year drought, maybe just a few years after they moved in. And it was all beautiful then. Starts out when they opened up the strip. I was young and full of zip. I wanted some place to call my home. And so I made the race, and I staked out my place and settled down along the Cimarron. Guess what happened? Huge dust storms from 6 years of drought, and the homes got completely inundated. They weren't very tight sealed, a shanty home with kind of like log cabins, and the sand would go in through there and through there. Some didn't have windows, but had kind of curtains like, and it blew in and piled sand high in their house. So they had to leave or starve. And guess where they came to? 400,000 came to California in the 1930s. This is this is not, there was another one in the 1800s, but this is 1930s land grab, and 20s, and then they had to leave by the 1930s, part of the Depression time, and they came to famous books. So here's My Oklahoma Home. Very famous folk song, described. This is what folk songs do, describe the trials and tribulations of building any country of these folk songs. So these are American folk songs. This last one, John Henry. steel driving man. And it starts out by Henry was a little baby sitting on his daddy's knee. He picked up a hammer and a little piece of steel and cried, "This hammer is going to be the death of me." And it was. This was the time when the industrial part of the building equipment and build contraptions run by steam engines that could actually do the same hammering that he had to do with these massive steel prongs that hammer through the steel, through the wood tracks, and then go on for miles and miles, hundreds and hundreds of miles of this, and repeated every day. A lot of them were ex-slaves. John Henry was one of these. And then the Chinese migrated here and built a lot of that with very low wages, and even in the Irish too. And so your background, family, a lot of Irish. So John Henry. John Henry. So have a good week, and maybe next week I'll see what we'll do some more.